What is up, all my beautiful humans? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, week, month, year, and life. And if you want to live a healthier, happier life, then subscribe to this channel because that's what vitality is all about. I've been coaching people for almost 10 years, and now I'm finally breaking out into the online world. So forgive the amateurness of my videos, but understand that these techniques and these practices that I'm going to teach you on this channel will improve the quality of your life. I absolutely guarantee that. Okay, so today, the breath that I want to teach you is for healing the nervous system, for promoting deep relaxation, for helping with depression, anxiety, fatigue, and burnout. Okay? So if you're suffering from any of those things, this breath is going to work wonders for you. If you're not suffering from any of those things, I still recommend trying it because it can make you feel awesome, and that's even better. So first, we're going to start with the deep breath, okay? Most of us haven't taken a deep, full breath in so long that you're going to notice that as you get better and better at this, you're able to increase your lung capacity dramatically, all right? Because just like the muscles in our neck get tight if we're not moving them enough, we get stiff, we get tight. That happens throughout all the muscles that are involved with breathing. So when you start this, it might be difficult. You might not feel like you're getting really deep breaths. Just keep going. Your ability to breathe deep will expand and grow with each effort, okay? So start by laying down, okay? Try to get your spine in perfect posture, as close as you can, as close as you know how to. And then when you breathe, pull the breath first into the very bottom of your lungs, okay? Try to be conscious and aware of the pressure that you feel in your belly, in your pelvic floor, and even in the bottom of your spine. And move with that breath as that breath travels up the middle of your lungs to the top of your lungs. Be conscious and aware of the pressure moving up your spine, all the way into the back of your brainstem, in the back of your neck, and even into your head. And yes, I know your lungs don't go into your bottom of your spine or into the top of your head, but what's happening is your cerebral spinal fluid, when you take a deep, full breath, actually pushes and moves from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top of your neck, okay, into your brainstem. And the significance of that is great, but I'd have to make a whole nother video to explain why the cerebral spinal fluid moving up and down your spine is healing and rejuvenating. Just understand that it is, okay? And when you're taking this, I'll give you a little example, okay? So I'm going to try to get my posture as perfect as possible in this chair. Obviously, I want you to be laying down. I'm feeling this pressure build into my bottom of my belly, into my bottom of my spine, up. And you probably noticed that I'm releasing a sound when I release my breath. That's the second part of this breath that's very important. It's important for many reasons. Frequencies help heal our nervous system. That's why playing your favorite song can be very, very healing to your body. It might make you feel really good. If you've ever done a sound healing session, that's even more profound. If you had a good sound healer and you've done a sound healing session, that's all they're doing. They're using frequencies to affect your nervous system and to promote deep relaxation. And with deep relaxation, automatically comes healing, guys. So you can do that. The beautiful thing is you don't need a sound healer. You don't even need your favorite song. You can do that just by using your diaphragm and your vocal cords. You'll want to play around with different vowels, different frequencies, different pitches. It could be a it could be a anything in between, guys. Different frequencies and different sounds and pitches will heal different parts of our nervous system. Okay, so play around with different vowels and different frequencies, and then eventually, as you're doing these deep breaths and making these noises, your body and your inner intelligence system will take over. And you won't have to think about, oh, which sound am I going to release? How deep do I breathe? How long do I hold my breath? It'll just start happening naturally. Oh, and that's something else to mention that I forgot to in the beginning is you also want to hold the breath. As you take that breath in and you're all the way filled up with air, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. And then when you breathe all the way out and you release that noise, hold that empty emptiness, when your lungs are completely empty, hold that for another 5 to 10 seconds, okay? And really don't count the seconds, guys. I don't want you to count the seconds. I want you to just go with what feels good, okay? Hold it in, and then when you feel good, release it. And then when you feel the urge to breathe in full again, release it, okay? And you're gonna do this for, I really say, 10 minutes is gonna make a difference. If you do it for 5 to 10 minutes, you're gonna feel it. But I really want to tempt you to do a full hour of this, especially if you're experiencing burnout, fatigue, depression, anxiety, any of these issues that are kind of getting in the way of you living your healthiest and happiest life. So in order to get a full hour of this, I recommend that you go to YouTube, you type in sound healing, 1 hour, just look for a 1 hour track of crystal sound bowls, okay? And actually I'll find one and put the link into this description just so you have an option to easily find here. But if you want to find your own, that's cool too. So put that hour-long track on, and while that sound healing is going, just do this breath. Breathing in super deep as you absolutely can, letting out any noise that comes naturally and feels good, and pay attention to those vibrations moving through your body while you're releasing this noise, okay? And just keep going for an hour. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. How am I going to do this for an hour? That's so long. But I promise you, if you do this, it'll be almost like you slept for 8 hours. It's so rejuvenating that you will get this hour back in productivity. Okay, the amount of healing and the amount of mental clarity that you're gonna promote through doing this, it's gonna be worth it, trust me, guys. All right, so let me try to think if there's anything else I want to include in this. Oh yes, okay. One other thing I want to touch on is when you release the noise, okay, not only are you using frequencies to heal yourself, but also the other big part about this is our bodies and minds know when we're sitting there and making those noises over and over again. Our body and mind intuitively knows that we're safe. That's the other part of why this is so healing and rejuvenating, because most of us are cortisol dominant. We have way too much cortisol and adrenaline pumping through us at any given time. That's why we get exhausted and fatigued and burnout and stressed. And by doing this, by releasing all that noise, you're releasing energy for one, and emotion. But for two, because you wouldn't do that if you were in danger. If you're hiding from a lion or if you're stressed out at work, you're not going to sit there and go, for an hour, right? So that physiological mechanism is going to put you into your parasympathetic nervous system and allow you to really, really rest and relax, which is something most of us do not get enough of, okay? So I think that's everything. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Your experience after you try this, I want to hear about it. So leave your experience in the comments section below. In the description, I'll also include a link to my social media channels. So if you want to reach out directly and send me a DM, I always love that. I love answering any questions. And I am a coach, so if I can coach you through nutrition, movement and physiology, how to get your posture correct and get your body fit, breathwork, meditation, sound healing, any of these things that promote performance and well-being. Again, that's what I am here for, guys. My mission on this earth is to make the world a healthier and happier place, and that starts with all of you, okay? So, as always, feel better, live with vitality. Mwah! Love you guys.